like we were doing on this project, it's good to have somebody who's kind of there feeling like they got your back. And Congressman Crawford has been that for us. He has been encouraging. This is what it can do for Arkansas. This is what it can do for his district. This is what it can do for Pocahontas. And let's just be confident and go forward. I think all indications are we've got a good crop in the field. Larry, got a good crop. We're going to get a good price out of it. It's going to be competition for next year to see whether to put $15 soybeans or who knows what price of peanuts is. But think about it from the farmer standpoint. That's a great choice to have, you know. So we've improved our position significantly just by having choice and options, and that's where we are. Congressman Crawford is good enough to come over. We appreciate everything you've done with this. I would ask you just to share some thoughts with folks.
Sure.
Making the trip.
Thank you, sir. You bet. I'll tell you this, I was a believer from the beginning, and I tell you why is because when you put the right people in charge of a project, things happen and come together. And that's what you're seeing here, the synergies in this room and the leadership in this room made this happen. This is a great thing for Arkansas agriculture, certainly a great thing for this community. But Mayor, thank you so much for your willingness and all that you've done to facilitate.
We had a lot of help.
Oh, I know you did.
A lot of folks involved in this project.
Everybody here has been integral, and thank you so much. You know, Clint Williams, their participation obviously can't be overstated, and Larry, you know, I met you, been over a year ago, been almost 2 years ago, in fact, that I think we came out here our first tour, and we're looking at your first crop, and I mean, I was sold from the beginning, and I knew great things could happen. Years ago, when I used to be a farm broadcaster and used to cover the news, farm news on KIT, and I interviewed a farmer, and you know, we were going through some tough times. This was back in the late 90s, and y'all can remember that. It was pretty tough. And he said, you know, the key to agriculture is diversity. You know, you got to diversify. That means you got to grow cotton, rice, and soybeans. That was diversification. Well, now, you know, diversification means so much more. This is another opportunity to really broaden that definition of what is diversification here in Northeast Arkansas. We've got so much competitive advantage here that other parts of the country don't have. And so one of the things, I mentioned this to Kyle as we were driving around, you know, we've got a drought going on. Our cattlemen are scrambling to try and find forage. The byproduct of this is maybe that you can even make a little extra on forage. And you have that competitive advantage, and you have the opportunity in the 1st District of Arkansas to harness those synergies and really do some great things. And the great thing about it is, I mentioned to Kyle and Jeremy, y'all got this building built in virtually no time. And imagine what the government could accomplish if they could operate like that. So a great testament that what the private sector can do in the absence of government regulation, in the absence of that heavy foot that's on the necks of entrepreneurs. You've unleashed that. And you've made some great things happen here in Randolph County. And this is not just about Randolph County. This is about greater Northeast Arkansas and what the potential is. The secret's out. And y'all have done a fantastic job. And I'm just glad to be here and say thank you to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I just want to add one thing. You know, when we were starting this project, one of the